Hi, this is eBike Advice, and this is the walk around review for the Vallectrix Urban 2.0 step through. The Vallectrix website described this model as an instant classic and affordable, retailing at $1,495. A simple, classic, stylish design which appeals to a whole range of riders wanting comfort and reliability, unquote. From our perspective, it's an entry-level unisex commuter and recreational runaround. The tagline on the Vallectrix website is "E-bikes made for Australia." Well, let's see. Let's get up close and personal and find out what this e-bike is made of. Let's start with the motor. It's a 36 volt 250 watt rear hub, a standard rear drive motor for any entry level e-bike. Performed quite well in our test ride, very good. The brakes are Shimano mechanical disc brakes from and with Tektro levers. Good to see disc brakes both front and rear, and if you have to stop hard and fast, it has an auto power cutoff. Very good from a safety perspective, very good. The handlebars, useful design with grips and levers. Standard cockpit, that's fine. Shimano Acera 7-speed gears, just what you need for hills and valleys in your neighbourhood. Reacted pretty well. And the LED display on and off with 4 levels of assist, pretty basic and standard. I know that this design of battery placement harks back to some of the cheap and cheerful e-bikes of 10 years ago, and this is a 36 volt 11 amp hour Panasonic lithium. Now, unless you have a power point in your garage, it's a bit of a hassle to pull the battery out when you go to charge it, because you have to remove the saddle post, or the saddle and the seat post, completely. The charging connector is on the side that looks to be similar to the charging point of a laptop. So something you really need to consider. You'd be amazed at how little things like that can get to you after a while and over time. So it's a standard 15 kilometers distance per charge, costing about 20 cents, which is determined by your body weight and hills and headwinds and other factors. The speed, obviously Australian regulations of 25 kilometers per hour, and if you want to go a bit faster, then pedal fast. The back carry has a traditional latch that can accommodate standard panniers, but it doesn't hitch at the bottom, so they just hang off the carrier. So you may need the guys in the workshop to maybe add that for you. Aluminium frame with the kickstand, which is positioned back further, so this is a plus so that your crank pedal doesn't collide with your kickstand. The front forks are rigid. We would like to have seen suspension forks to absorb all the bumps with this. So that's, that adds to the comfort side of things. The saddle and seat post, personally I would replace this saddle for something a bit more comfier. I just noticed I felt the bumps a bit more, but that's just me, and I would have liked to have seen a suspension post as well. The whole bike weighs 22 kilos, which is good from an e-bike perspective. A lot of them actually weigh about 27, so that's good from a handling perspective. Lights, front and back with reflectors, not integrated, so you'll need to replace batteries every 6 months and manually switch each light on and off. The cables, tidy at the front and aesthetically pleasing, that's fine. And again, with a bike like this, there's no C-lock provided. We've seen basic C-locks as part and parcel to other standard e-bikes, so a lock for this model is considered to be an extra, whereas it should be part and parcel of the bike. So there's 5 years warranty on the frame, 2 years on the battery and motor, and 1 year on the bike and components. So just to recap, it's a 250 watt rear hub motor, mechanical disc brakes front and rear, 7-speed gears to ease the hill climbs, basic standard LED display with 4 levels of pedal assist, 36 volt 11 amp hour lithium battery, traditional latchback carrier rack with semi-fits panniers or saddlebags, well positioned kickstand at the back but rigid front fork, brake and gear cables tidy at the front, and front and back lights with reflectors but not integrated as part of the bike, and no inbuilt C-lock provided, it's considered as an extra. Our test ride showed that this e-bike handles well, and indeed the motor pedal assist gearing system works well together and give you the boost that you need to be happy. This entry-level unisex commuter and recreational runaround retails for $1,495, which offers fair value. So that's the Vallectrix Urban 2.0. Do the search on the ebikeadvice.com website, searching Vallectrix in the keyword search for bicycle shops, and find a shop near you that stocks that brand and contact them for a test ride. Remember, always test ride an e-bike before you consider buying it. Ask them if you can test ride it for a day or a weekend to really get to know its features, advantages and benefits.